Hi everybody, welcome to the next episode of Racing 101. I'm Colin Livingston. Today is another fun one for me. We get to talk a little bit about oval and stock car racing and get to highlight this number 81 car, which is where I really made my debut in my illustrious oval racing career, which has spanned 2 races. When we talk about stock cars or oval car racing, we can be covering anything from little, almost golf cart-like cars for kids to street type cars. This is like a purpose-built race car, this IMCA modified. You'll be able to see a little bit of, like a properly built tube and chassis frame, up to like late models, and those typically run on asphalt. Then you've got sprint cars and cars that are built for dirt. They all fall under the same basic umbrella. This car here you can see has what's called a crate engine. So crate meaning that basically it gets shipped, it gets pulled out of the box that it's shipped in, goes straight into the car. You're not allowed to touch it or modify it at all. So this is just a little 350 cubic inch V8, makes about 350 horsepower. There's lots of different options, which is what makes stock car racing really appeal to a broad spectrum of people. Part of what we're trying to accomplish here with Racing 101 is give you a real better idea on some of the terms that you're going to hear on TV or when you start getting to the track. There's 2 main things that we really focus on a broad sense to help a stock car or an oval car turn, especially when it comes to pavement. So we're going to be talking about camber and we're going to be talking about stagger. Camber is the amount of lean that you have on your front tires. As you can see from this car, both tires are really slanted to the inside. And what that's designed to do is once you start getting into the corner and the car's inertia and weight wants it to roll to the outside, you maximize the amount of contact that you have on the ground. If you put too much in, you'll just slide. If you don't have enough in, you'll end up sliding as well. The other thing we talk about is stagger. So now stagger is the amount of difference in the height of your tires on one side versus the other. Because the oval involves left-hand turns, we try and make the right side tires taller than the left. And you can actually buy taller tires by spec, and you can do that with air pressure. Real simple example is a cup. Right side, a little bit bigger than the left side, so that when you get into the corner, all that wants to do is turn. That means the car's nature is to turn. You actually have to kind of counter that turn with steering on the straightaways. The rub on oval racing or racing in general is the car does all the work, or all you're doing is going around in circles, which is really perfectly exemplified by the Onion video that I'm going to attach the link to, where you can see how they can really play on this. What I can tell you from my own personal experience is that these cars have a ton of power and make a lot of grip. When we were going through the corners, I was able to measure the G-force load at 1, which means that my 200-pound frame was basically double. So my body felt like it was 400 pounds as I was going on every part of the course, and through the corner, it was up to 1.5 G. Meant that my 200-pound frame felt like it was 500 pounds. You generate a lot of heat, you're wearing lots of clothes, and you're inches around other people that you don't know where they're going to move or when they're going to react. So there's a lot more to going around or to racing than just going around in circles. We're really fortunate here in Edmonton that we've got so many great tracks. So we've got Edmonton International Raceway in Wetaskiwin, that's the paved oval. At Castrol Speedway out by Edmonton International Airport is a great racing venue with drag racing, road racing, dirt racing, motocross. Then we've got dirt tracks in Sangudo as well as Rimbey. All within a short drive, all offering different forms and great forms of racing. Even Edmonton International Raceway is going to be hosting an enduro race where basically street cars are going to be able to come on track for a 100-lap event. Only minor safety modifications to the car have to be made. So hopefully we get a little bit more interest, get some more people out to the racetrack. Thanks as always for listening to the Cantork Race Report, Thursday afternoons on TSN 1260 with Jason Gregor. And thanks again to Tyler Knowles and the Knowles Family Racing for helping us by letting us borrow the car here for the oval section of Racing 101.